Once upon a time, in a small town, there stood an amusement park known as Whispering Shadows. It had once been a place of joy and laughter, but over the years, whispers began to spread about the park's dark secrets. Among these secrets was a legend surrounding a cursed kitchen knife set. As the story goes, the park's founder, Mr. Harrington, was a peculiar man with an obsession for collecting antique knives. Legend had it that he possessed an eerie power to infuse these knives with dark energy. It was said that his favorite set, a seemingly innocuous collection of gleaming blades, held a malevolent force. One fateful night, during the park's closing hours, a young and curious employee named Lily found herself alone in the park's kitchen. The only source of light was the faint glow of the moon filtering through the cracks in the old, rusty shutters. Uneasy and cautious, Lily started washing dishes, oblivious to the ancient kitchen knife set hanging on the wall. As she scrubbed away, she couldn't help but notice a peculiar sensation in the air. It was as if a pair of unseen eyes were watching her every move. Goosebumps crawled up her arms, and a shiver ran down her spine. Ignoring her instincts, she tried to dismiss the feeling, attributing it to the park's eerie atmosphere. But soon, the knives hanging on the wall began to emit a faint, otherworldly glow. One by one, they wiggled free from their slots, their handles writhing like serpents. Lily gasped in horror, frozen in place as she watched the knives descend to the floor. Their sharp edges shimmered under the dim light. With a chilling creak, the kitchen door swung open, revealing a ghastly figure dressed in tattered chef's attire. It was Mr. Harrington, his eyes gleaming with a sinister hunger. He slowly approached Lily, a malevolent smile spreading across his face. In a desperate attempt to escape, Lily backed away, stumbling over her own feet. As she fell, the cursed knives launched themselves into the air, circling around her like vultures closing in on their prey. The blades hissed with an otherworldly resonance, hungry for blood. Terrified, Lily desperately scrambled to her feet and sprinted through the park, her heart pounding in her chest. But no matter how fast she ran, the knives pursued her with supernatural speed, their sharp edges mere inches away from piercing her flesh. Frantically, Lily stumbled into the park's old house of mirrors, thinking that their distorted reflections might confuse the cursed knives. But as she stood there, gasping for breath, she saw her own reflection morph into a grotesque, twisted version of herself. The mirrors mocked her, taunting her vulnerability. As the minutes ticked away, Lily's stamina waned, and the knives closed in on her. She could feel their icy breath on her neck, their hunger intensifying with every passing moment. In a final act of desperation, she mustered the last ounce of her strength and hurled herself at a nearby control panel, triggering an emergency shutdown of the House of Mirrors. Silence enveloped the room as the knives clattered to the floor, losing their supernatural power. Lily emerged, battered and shaken but alive. She stumbled out of the park, leaving the cursed kitchen knife set behind. From that day on, the amusement park remained abandoned, its entrance forever sealed. But some say, on moonlit nights, if you listen carefully, you can still hear the whispering shadows of the cursed kitchen knife set, patiently waiting for another unsuspecting victim to stumble upon its wicked embrace.